Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and today we're going to answer the question from a viewer, do I ever go fishing? And the truth of the matter is I do, and we're going to try and take you aboard that boat today. That boat that I'm going to join today is the Golden Eagle. It's out of the Belmar Marina in New Jersey, and as it says on the brochure here, it's an extraordinary fishing experience. Now I'll apologize right off the front, this is not the normal video that I do. It has very little fishing in it actually, but it will show you the day. It will show you how the crew helps, what the boat is like, what mid-Atlantic charter boat or party boat or head boat fishing is all about, and hopefully you'll learn something by the end of the video. So stay tuned for more. It will be choppy. It'll be a whole bunch of little cuts along the way, kind of sound bites, and hopefully you'll enjoy the experience along with me. Thank you for watching. Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and it's time to go fishing. I've had requests from several viewers wondering if I ever do get out to fish, and if the answer is of course. So today we're going to take you on a trip. We're going to go on a boat. We're going to go try and do some blue fishing and bonita fishing and sea bass and ling. We'll see what that brings. And over the course of the day we'll stop and take some pictures, kind of show you the experience. So I hope you sit back and enjoy. Okay, so we're on our way down to the Jersey Shore. We're headed to the Belmar Marina. That's a midpoint on the Jersey Shore. It's between, if you triangulated Philadelphia, New York, and the Jersey Shore, you would pretty much pick up Belmar, New Jersey. It's about 60 miles from New York. It's about 75, 80 miles from Philadelphia. And one of the things that we're doing now is we're riding along the bay shore, viewing a beautiful sunrise. So one of the joys of going fishing early in the morning is to do just that. See the sun up, get the quiet of the mornings and the marinas that are out here. And this video is going to look a little bit like Blair Witch Project. It'll be a series of snippets and sound bites, but I want you to get the full flavor of the trip. The tackle we're going to be using today is light tackle. The captain has informed us that it's going to be 1 to 4 pound fish. And we're going to use two setups, 7.5 foot rods. One of them a conventional. I'll use the Tikka Cayman. The other is a spinning outfit. It's going to be the Pen Captiva. And we'll take you through the tackle box in a moment. So we've arrived here at the Belmar Marina. It's a beautiful facility, as I mentioned, triangulated between New York and New Jersey and Philadelphia, with about 60 miles from New York, about 70 miles from Philadelphia. The boat we'll be going on today is the Golden Eagle. It's one of several boats that are moored here at the marina. The Golden Eagle is a 95-foot fishing vessel. It is both inshore as well as longshore. We'll go for offshore canyon trips in the Northeast here for fishing for tuna. But most of the time this is centered in the summertime around the tourist industry. And they'll go from right offshore in the breakers to 10 or 15 miles out to some of the standard Northeast reefs. The Golden Eagle is capable of carrying about 80 fishing buddies. But most of the time, if you're in during the week, you're going to run about 40 to 50 folks on board. And the weekends, you're going to be shoulder to shoulder on nice sailing weather. And as you can tell today, we've got beautiful sailing weather. In the marina itself, there's hardly any ripple or current in the water. And I suspect out on the ocean, it's just going to be a beautiful day. The Golden Eagle is a fishing vessel that's about 20 years old, wooden hulled vessel, double diesel engines, and all set up for blue fishing, bonito, and if they're not running, then the captain will make a switch and we'll go on to the bottom for sea bass and ling. The other boats that are in here are basically set up for 2 or 3 different types of fishing. There'll be other boats going out for the bluefish, There'll be boats that are going solely for the bottom, which generally is sea bass and porgies. And there'll be boats going out for summer flounder or fluke. In all cases, they're pretty much the same size and same setups. You know, the captains make the difference, and the type of fish that you're in pursuit of make a difference. But for the most part, this is a solid senior citizen. Been in the Belmar Marina now since its inception. Has undergone a name change quite a few years ago from the Lenny. But the boat is a popular boat, and it's the one that we'll be on today. Here's a look at the tackle we're going to use. Again, it's a smaller fish. This box is outfitted for bluefish. Let's just go over a couple of the core types of lures that are in here and the type of fishing that you'll do. So the first one, most popular on the Jersey Shore for sure, is the diamond jigs, or the A27s, 47s. Typically it's a chromed piece with a teaser hook, a tail hook, and a surgical lure. Multiple colors. You'll notice we have the red, we have the yellow, some green, some black, some multicolors. It's all depending on what the fish are going to like. So the A47s and the A27s staple have been around a really long time, very effective with the fish, something you don't want to leave out of your tackle box, especially if you're fishing up here in the Northeast. Next up, we have a couple of the newer ones. These are the Crippled Herring, and they're very good for bonito and albacore. They come with, you want to get a rubber tail, kind of looking squid-like, and hang that on there, and those will help if the bonito are in the area. You'll also attract some bluefish with that as well. And then finally, if we wind up on the bottom, we're going to be able to use some bucktail jigs. In this case, this is a spro with a white tail. There's others that we have out there, haven't been quite opened yet, but in this case it's got the yellow tail. And then if it's albacore that we're after, then we're going to switch over to the pink. For some reason the pink helps to distinguish it in a bait fish pool that they'll be chasing, and the pink ones are very effective there. So we're going to be using predominantly chrome diamond jigs. And if we get on the bottom, we'll go ahead and use some of the other stuff, the bucktails and the like. We don't typically bait fish here, but if they do switch over to bait fish, you're going to want to use a metal hook with a metal leader on that hook. And in the case of New Jersey, we have some pretty significant currents, so you're going to be using a bait bank sinker. And that sinker is pretty much going to be a 6, an 8, and even up to a 10 ounce, depending on the type of fishing involved, and currents and drift. So I like to define these boats as floating piers. The captain's going to take us out and he's going to try and set us on some fish. Typically we will not anchor, we'll drift. And what we'll do in the drift is we'll try and stay with the fish, which are constantly moving. And if we're on those fish, then it's just like pure fishing. We're going to be casting or dropping off the side of the rails. And if it's time to move on, then we'll reel up and he'll try and locate the next school of fish. So stay tuned. We'll try and show you some of the action out on the water. We're now on the parade of boats. It's the procession of the 7 or 8 boats that you saw at the dock. We're heading out through a series of drawbridges. The inlet is not that far away.
Just like that.
once we clear this bridge, we will be in open water. We'll be out in the ocean. As I mentioned earlier, a very calm day in the Atlantic Ocean. You'll see folks on the jetties here under the bridge, popular fishing place for surf fishing. A lot of smaller species in here. Again, the summer flounder, some bluefish will come up this way. And there's plenty of folks out early in the morning just enjoying the sunrise and the fishing from the beaches. And for those of you that are not from New Jersey, you'll get a beautiful view of our local beaches that are renowned as soon as the captain turns the corner here. Great day to be on the sea. Okay, we've made it to the fishing grounds. About an hour and a half ride. The captain's just looking to anchor up now. You'll see a lot of boats in the area. So that generally indicates that you got the schools around here. And it's just a matter of setting it down, setting the chum slick, and getting on with the fishing. Take a picture of you guys reeling.
Oh my gosh, Betsy, you are crazy. Oh my gosh, I actually got one.
There you go.
Oh.
There's nothing else going on. Yeah, no. I love eating sea bass, but it's going after sea bass that you catch. Keepers and you're done. Don't have more than 2 on you. All right. Yeah, that's the limit. You haven't had anybody check on here yet.
Right
Very
over
nice.
his face.
It's time to head in now. The tally for the day was about 5 sea bass, 1 ling cod, and a couple of dozen Boston mackerel. For those of you that are Bruce Springsteen fans, you're currently looking at Asbury Park, home of the boss. So I hope you've enjoyed this little narrative. I hope it showed you a little bit about what goes on the Jersey Shore fishery in the summertime. And if you're ever down this way, I would encourage you to jump aboard the Golden Eagle or any of the other boats that are coming out of the Belmar Marina. Have a great day at sea, a wonderful time, and go catch some fish. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Thank you for watching.